Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I'm kind of nervous talking now because there are more of you. It was fine last time. Okay, I'm gonna restart. So, last time I spoke to you all was because I was thanking you for 100 subscribers. Great news. Now, I am saying thank you for 3,000 subscribers. So, wow, a whole lot more people now, which is why I'm a little bit more hesitant to do these talking videos because I realize that I'm talking to more people. Anyway, it shouldn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, the purpose of this video is to answer some of the frequently asked questions I got under the video that I guess got the most views, which is the Just the Two of Us video. I got a lot of questions, so this will be the video where I answer them so I don't have to answer everybody individually in the comments. So by far the most frequent question that I have been asked is where I got the chords that I used for the song, or like where I got the backing track or the karaoke or whatever people thought it was. What it was is just me playing the piano, and I didn't have sheet music for it, and this is what I do for all of my covers. So if you were wondering, I use an app called Ultimate Guitar Tabs. Obviously this is not sponsored by them, but this is what I use. This is what it'll look like. I'm gonna put a little thing up. And it'll just basically give you the bare bones of the song so that you can just play the chords and then play the melody by ear. And that's what I've been using for a very long time. Even before I really started singing, I would use lead sheets like those to, for example, I played at an old folks home, I played a bunch of jazz standards for them. And instead of learning the sheet music for a bunch of different songs, I would just basically sight read off of these lead sheets. So that's how I did the chords. Wow, what a difficult word to find. That's how I did the chords for the songs, including Just the Two of Us. I believe I played it in G, and the version that I used on the Ultimate Guitar Tabs app was the one written by author DD78320. So they did a great job of finding the nice chords. So if you want to know the exact one that I used, that would be it. Maybe I can try to put a link in the description. I've been playing piano for a very long time, and you do need some like background in musical theory and like playing to be able to read off of a lead sheet, but other than that I would say it just takes practice. It's nice because you don't have to be looking up the karaoke and stuff. You can just kind of play it for yourself and like be your own accompanist, so I suggest trying that out if you are singing covers. On a side note to that, a different question that I got asked was if it is possible to make your own cover on top of my piano playing. And honestly, yeah, like I wasn't expecting that, but sure. I mean, if enough people ask, I can probably just take the piano part of that song and post it on its own. So if you want to do your own cover to the piano music that I play, then you can just use that, like obviously with credit and stuff, but if enough people ask, like yeah, for sure, I'll post something like that if you would like. So another question that I got a lot was what is my setup? What kind of microphones do I use, like effects, stuff like that. So the microphone that I've been using for all of my covers is the SHURE MV5. I don't know anything about microphones, but I got it as a Christmas present and it has worked perfectly fine for me. I like how it looks a little bit vintage, very simple to use. Definitely recommend it. People have asked like if I use like karaoke tracks or like what I do to arrange the backgrounds of my covers, and it's like it's all, I guess, my own arrangement. So if I'm not playing the piano or the guitar, it'll be like an electronic background, which I also made, and this has come in a lot of handy for that. It is the XKEY okay, I do not know exactly what the name is, but I will put it in the description. It's nice because for the longest time I used my computer keyboard to like type notes in, but this is really nice because it is like touch sensitive, so very nice. MIDI, it's a MIDI thing. Okay, and the program that I use to put everything together is, as I said in my 100 subscribers video, Logic Pro X. And it's such an amazing program, and I've only scratched the surface of it. I've never taken a lesson on how to use it or anything like that. I just have been using GarageBand like since a very young age, just like putting little loops together and like making little songs. So I guess I graduated up to Logic because it is just, I think, a good investment. It is expensive, so if you are just starting out, I would suggest maybe GarageBand. I mean, that's what I used, and like it got me through a lot, and I really liked it, and it's good kind of step before Logic because it's basically the same interface. But on that note of like music production and stuff, like and I cannot stress this enough, I have no idea what I'm doing. I like record my thing, and this is not the video that you should be watching if you want to know how to like edit things, because I do not know. But I'll tell you what I do. So basically, I'll like record my singing, like blah blah blah, and then it'll be in Logic. And let me see, I wrote this down in notes. So okay, yes, so I use reverb excessively. I know, I'm gonna get into that habit, it's fine. But I'll record it, I'll like go into this like little interface thingy, and then I'll press reverb and I'll just like listen to it and I'll be like, which one sounds good? Oh, this one, this one, this one. And that is basically the extent of my mixing, I guess. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit spicy, I'll put some compression in there, whatever that does. I have no idea. Like I kind of know. I watched a video on it a while ago, but a video that I recommend actually if you want to learn more about it. I was watching Cavetowns video on how he produces his things, and I remember following along that. Obviously, a lot of it got lost in the process, but maybe I'll put the link down to that. So many links today. You guys can go crazy on those links. So that's basically what I do. A kind of similar question, if I'm using plugins or DAWs. After I googled what DAW meant, it is a digital audio workstation, and that would be Logic Pro X. As for plugins, I don't think so. I feel like if I did use them, I would know what plugins meant, so I don't think I do. If you can't already tell, I'm more of a singer than a producer. Also a question was, is it on Spotify? Can it be on Spotify? Particularly for the Just the Two of Us cover, some people wanted that on Spotify, which is really cool. Once I figure out how to do that, I will let everybody know. So no, not yet. Nothing's on Spotify or Apple Music or anything like that. Another thing is people have been sending in a lot of requests, which is very cool. I have checked some of them out. Obviously, I probably can't get around to all of them, but I think what I will do is I'm just gonna go through all the comments again and maybe make some kind of Google spreadsheet and put all the requests in, so that if I ever come to a point where I'm thinking, hey, I don't know what to sing, I'll go to the spreadsheet or whatever it is, note thing, and maybe choose one and then give a shout out to the person who requested it. So stay tuned, maybe I'll sing your song. If you have any requests, you can leave them in the comments or you can DM them to me on Instagram. My handle is @lucellis. I try to respond to everything. You may also notice from my Instagram that I don't promote this channel there. It is because I am still a little bit hesitant to, I guess, put my YouTube on Instagram. I don't know. I think it's because there's more people that I know in real life there, and it's like, I still feel a little bit insecure about like the music and stuff that I do. Hopefully I'll get over that and just start promoting it, but we are not at that point yet. Hopefully we will get there at some point. Yes, and also on the note of requests, I'm going back to school soon. Like, I'm gonna start my studies again, so that's gonna mean that I'm more busy, and that quarantine boredom that this account started off of isn't gonna be there anymore. Obviously, I'm gonna try to find as much time as possible to record covers, but school does come first, so I might be posting a little bit less frequently. If you can imagine, I already post like once a month. I will honestly try my best though, because I just really enjoy making the music, and the fact that people also enjoy hearing it is like, hey, it's a win-win. What the heck, it's very cool. We have a probably at some point list going, so I'll go over that. So on the probably at some point list, we have promoting my YouTube channel and my Instagram, improving my music production skills, posting my covers to Spotify, posting original songs, and singing the songs you guys request. So I'll probably do that all at some point. That's as much as I can say, I think. I have original songs written. I don't know, it's so like exposing to share them. I know I will at some point, but anyway, it is just it's like a lot more of like a personal thing, I guess. Anyway, and as the last thing, I just want to say that like, I read every single comment that I get multiple times. So if you commented and I didn't reply, this is me saying thank you so much for supporting me. Yeah, like I was not expecting it to get this far. I know that I also made it to Reddit. I think it got taken down because like people on that subreddit, it should have been like original songs, and just the two of us cover wasn't an original song, so I get it. But crazy that I made it that far. I also can't start a YouTube channel without expecting that there are going to be some negative comments. I totally understand. I also want to remind everyone that I am such an amateur at this, like, please do not expect me to be the best. I most certainly am not. I'm just kind of doing this out of like my passion for things. I'm not expecting it to really go anywhere, but it's kind of astounding to me that people have been, I guess, touched by my music, so it means a lot. Just as a reference back to my 100 subscribers video, we are certainly out of the triple digits. Who knows where it's gonna go next? No idea. So I just want to say that if you're here and you are subscribed, thank you for joining me on this journey. Whatever this is, I don't even know where we're headed, but it's nice to have you here. Yeah, so I will sign off on that note. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video.